Hey, welcome. It's Brian, and this is Guitar Solo Reactions. And today we're back with MDOU MOCTAR. He and his band are doing the song Chismiten. This is live on KXP. I dig his playing, an incredible band as well, great rhythm section. And let's get into this one. Yeah. What an incredible player. I was going to say, like, you hear kind of whether or not these are influences on King Gizzard or even Black Midi, you hear these kind of really interesting rhythmic concepts that I don't really get. I mean, it seems really simple, but it's not. And it's that kind of cool bass ostinato, that repetitive figure that he's doing that kind of gives it that meditative kind of quality. And then he's doing also kind of this great kind of circular kind of guitar rhythm stuff, and then some killer guitar work. And I love the guitar. I love all of them. Yeah. I really dig that vocal kind of call, and then the bass player and the other guitar player repeat the phrase. And what I was going to say is, it's really neat. This is in a way, this band is so rhythmically focused. It's kind of a vamp, but it has some really neat kind of modulations, not in key, but just like he goes down a whole step and then goes back, and then that repetitive bass figure kind of returns. And there's just some really cool, interesting rhythmic stuff going. And you can tell, guitar speaking wise, he's doing that kind of same interesting take on rhythmic but lead work type playing that like you might hear in like a Frank Zappa and many other players. I'm not comparing him to Frank Zappa, but Frank definitely had this really idiosyncratic way of playing with time and rhythm, and these guys have it down pat. So. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. For using just his index finger and maybe his thumb, he's playing incredibly fast. And Jeff Beck and most fingerstyle players use the thumb specific, like that's their pick, where he is using like his index finger as mostly the picking finger, from what I can tell. I love that he bent down to kind of adjust the effects. He's got some cool stuff on his board. Yeah. Yeah. Kind of the pulse and like the drive is changing, and that's what I mean about the rhythmic kind of stuff. It just kind of develops and then kind of goes back to a previous feel, and then here it is slowly kind of morphed into something almost completely different. Like I mentioned in the previous video from this show that I did, he is using like some kind of earthquaker type pedal. I'm not sure if that's a distortion or not. I'm not familiar with all their pedals. They have a lot. And then he's using also, looks like a Union Tube effector, or they're from BC. It's like a fuzz producer. And then he's got some Boss kind of phaser or something. I love that he's got a lot of effects and that he's kind of adjusting it on the fly. That's always cool. So. Yeah. Back to the top. Incredible. Great ending. Killer ending. Wow. That was cool as shit. I also forgot to mention MDU has the capo on all the time, and now they're in Seattle, or I think actually in uh, I forget where they are actually in Seattle, or it's very near to Seattle, and it was for some kind of festival or something. So anyway, with that aside, this is all rental gear, and I love that his Strat has the sustainer pickup in it, and that must have been kind of fun. I'm assuming that's a rental piece, um, and I know all the backline stuff is for sure. So if that's his guitar, even cooler, because I want that guitar, that Strat. Um, what can I say? But super neat. I love that is doing a lot of guitar solos. The guitar is the predominant thing, uh, and they're just kind of vamping out. And then there's a lot of intricate kind of things going on rhythmically. And like I said, it kind of morphs feels and stuff like that. Super cool. I would love. I wish I knew they were around whenever the show was. I would have probably went to see it without a doubt had I known. Anyway, I'm really into MDO, new convert, I guess is what I should say. And I am Brian, and thanks for joining me. And this is Guitar Solo Reactions. I'll see you soon.